Hello, my name is Eric Freeland. I'm here to do my commercial flight scenario number one for my summer semester in aviation 326 at Liberty University, and we'll get right into it. The summary of this flight, we are a student pilot who's working on their commercial license. We just flew a 123 nautical mile trip from Richmond, which is KRIC, to Dairy County, which is KMQI. But we weren't able to land due to a deer on the runway, so they asked, what would you do? So here in the next slide, we'll get into what I believe how we should handle that situation. So first off, once you're coming into land and you recognize that there's a deer on the runway, you have to do a go around to avoid landing on that runway and causing a collision. So for me personally, I know at the airport that we fly out of, we have coyotes that frequently get on the runway. They don't stay very long when they do get on the runway, so I would do a go around and stay in the traffic pattern. Um, but if you didn't feel comfortable doing that, there is a second option. When we look at the sectional charts, there is KFFA, which is about 6.8, almost 7 nautical miles away, just to the north. And that airport, keep in mind, does not have any fuel. And the way you could tell that is by looking at the sectional, there are not any of the bars that stick out on the airport marker to let you know that it has fuel at that airport. So if you're low on fuel from completing a 123 nautical mile trip, you're not going to have the fuel, depending on how you planned, to maybe get back to Richmond. So if you're really low on fuel, your options are you can stay in the pattern, or hopefully you got enough that you plan for to where you can divert to KFFA, wait a little bit, and take back off and come back to Dade County, so that way you can complete your landing. So to summarize, I would not fly back, and once I landed either at KFFA or KMQI, I would log that time as my cross-country time. Hopefully the deer will remove itself from the runway and allowing you to land. But like I said, if not, and depending on how you plan with fuel and everything, because you should have that reserve time of 30 minutes, and it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to travel the 7 nautical miles. You could be able to make that landing to KFFA instead. And then also, you can just take a car, and if you had something planned for KMQI, you can just take a car, have somebody pick you up, through Uber or Lyft, and drive you to where you originally wanted to go. So it shouldn't be that far of a drive to add to your timing. So thanks.